I think I have all the parts that we need now. I also have made some quartz kinesis pipes that make 640 RF transport, so that should be plenty, because we don't make anywhere near that much with the water wheels. And I went with quartz because usually I make gold, but I just have so little gold, I rather went with those. So I'd say now we'll make these 3 robots here first. So we have them, and we got them all 3, and now we need to go back downstairs and program what we want these guys to do. And for that, we have these, like I mentioned earlier, these redstone boards. And you simply put that into the programming table. All right, so the first one we need is the lumberjack. I'm actually want to try something out here real quick. If I take this and put it back here, oh cool, so you can reprogram them in case you ever mess up or something. Then the next one I want is a picker. The picker, what's going on? What? Why you no worky? What? That's the one we need to pick up stuff. The other one we need is the planter. What's happening? You work once and that's it, my friend? Huh. I must have screwed it up when I put that plant back in there, so let's see if I need to break it again. So I got lumberjack and picker, and I want the planter. Okay, so apparently when you drag those in there, it messes up your programming table. I'm glad I was able to show you guys. And yes, now we need to use the integration table. Guys, like I mentioned earlier, this is all, I've never used robots before. So a lot of this stuff is really new to me. And it is not very easy to figure out. I don't know how else to say that. Oh, it comes with 20% charge. Okay. I had a long study session, I'm going to call it, trying to figure out, you know, what gates to use. And then in the test world and so on, I found out that a lot of these gates show you different things, and only the emerald one was the one I was able to find that gave me the options I was looking for. That's why I went with the emeralds. So we got this. I don't need... Let me just put away stuff that I don't need anymore. And you guys see, whenever I make something in the laser or something... What happened? Did you take it? Did I put it in the wrong one? What? Did I just... What's happening here? Stop it, server. Take my items. Alright, here we go. Whenever I make something in a laser or pipes and so on, you guys see I always make, you know, multiple more. And I can only recommend you doing the same thing when you use anything but applied energistics. Because, well, it's... Oh, we forgot one more thing. Because... it's going to save you time later on. You know, you take one time the time to make a bunch of stuff, and then later on you don't need to make it again. Now, one thing I noticed when I was when I finished building this whole house, I'm like, where am I actually going to put the tree farm? Right? I didn't want to put it here. This is going to be our town center. You know, there's going to be a fountain and decorations and whatnot. Over here, I did not really want to mess with this water. And the other thing would have been up here, but then I would have to chunk load more than I already do over here. So right now we're going to set it up here and see how good it works. And then if I need to up it, make it bigger, if I cannot integrate it, then we might move it up there and add a spot loader or something like that. But for now, and I made this chiseled dirt, okay? So I can see this outline, and I'll explain to you why here in just a second. When I set the planter to go, okay, well, it's going to try planting wherever it can. And did I bring saplings? Yes, I actually wanted to try. Okay, I cannot plant on this. I can plant on this, but not here. And that's why I locked it off. Here in these corners, I want single spruce trees. And here in the middle, I want a 2x2. But if I give him the entire outline, right? Well, he's also going to plant here and there and however far you want. And that's why I made these lines. And you'll see now why. When we come over here to the zone planner, that is this machine right there. Costs a bunch of stuff, but no biggie. And okay, so this gives you an overhead view of where you are standing. So I'm standing right here in the middle. Right mouse button, when I click somewhere, it centers the map around that spot. So I'm gonna center around this. And when a mouse wheel scroll out, you zoom in, okay? And then now you need these map locations. And I made 2. And you guys see in a second here why. Is now I'm gonna paint the zones that I want the planter to handle, okay? And that is only this one spot, this one, and these. So all you gotta do is drag the square around here. Oh, cool. It drags it around the entire thing. When you click here on remove, you can delete that again. Add, and of course you can choose other colors and whatever. Let me just mark this one. I only want to do that one little one. I want to see if I can get that done. Whoa. What just happened? Okay. We don't want that. Again, one thing I've never used before is the zone planner. I guess it's fine. I can just use this entire area because it cannot plant on that chiseled dirt anyway. So these are the zones I want it to plant. Like that. So it should never plant here, 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 or outside anywhere. And then we take one of these and put it in here. And it's going to write it to these map locations. And now it's important that I remember where I put this. So this first one is for the planter. You guys remember that? Remind me. And now when I close it, does it automatically erase? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. How are we going to do this? I guess I need to delete this now. Yeah, I'm going to delete it just because. And now I'm going to use white. Just I want to switch the colors. And now for the harvester, or I should say the lumberjack, and also the picker. Okay? I'm going to make a little bigger area because if you bring down a tree, some of the saplings could fall outside this area. So I want the picker for sure to pick that up. And the lumberjack will only go where there's trees. So I could make it this big if there's no trees. As long as I don't come over here because he might chop down the logs on the building. I don't know how that works. So let's just go a little bit outside like this. What? What? Oh, that was removed. My bad. I thought the color doesn't work or something. So now that is 1 block outside. Let's go 2 blocks outside. So like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and now let's write this one to this map location. And I like how this works. I just hope it's going to be efficient enough. So this one is picker and lumberjack. Don't forget that. And don't let me forget. And now, of course, we're going to have to continue first with getting the power to where we want it to go. And it should be coming in from here and then straight down. Let's see what's underneath here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't want to do that. Dang it. Now I gotta fix that here, and I hope I can still get to it. Can I reach you? Oh, nice. Oh, that was nice. Sometimes you need luck. Okay, so what's here? So this one is then the wall. So I need to come here. Yes. Okay, cool. And the torch is probably going to be in the way. I use torches down there because I think in that basement they work nicely. So now I need to come straight up here. So we're going to need to break this and this. Yeah, that works. And let's get rid of this gobbledygook here. And we're getting this. Why is this doing that? Huh, I'm not sure. So right there we put in one of these. Get the wire from... Oh, yes, I forgot. Up here, I actually wanted to have the capacitor. So we can kind of see how much power is going in and out. Oh, it looks like... I don't think I'm going to be able to put the output on the bottom. So let's recess this one over here. Perfect. That's going to be our output, orange. When this little dot up here, it's orange. And when the little dot is blue, it's input. And I need to just get the immersive engineering hammer. This guy right there, that's the wrench of the immersive engineering mod. Right click, is it shift right click? Yes. Now it says a blue dot up here, and now it's input. Should have almost put it over here. Nah, it's okay, I need to go down anyway. So we come from here to there, and now this should be, you guys see it charging on the bottom right in Wayla. So that's gonna charge up to 100,000. And then we come from here. Oh, I need to put one of the thingamajiggies here first. Yeah, done. So now we got power down here in the basement. And I also made a little door here. And this here I made the chiseled dirt again. Because, you know, I figured it's wet down here. It should be muddy and dirty. I didn't want to use stone or something like that. So now we got to set up our... where these dudes are going to do their business. And that is going to be tricky. Because I want them to be out here, but unload their items into chests and so on. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that yet. You know, we might set it up together now, and then later on I'm gonna figure out how to make it a little bit more compact or make more sense. So for right now, we'll just do it like this. And it's steampunk, so we can see all this stuff. And now I'm hoping this works. And I can put this guy on here. I don't know if I'm going to need a wooden kinesis pipe, but we'll see in just a second. And run the cable from here to there, or I should say the wire. Alright, now, there's these guys right here, docking stations. Whenever you want to interact with something with the robots, you need these docking stations. And now we put them here. So let's see here. I'm going to put the lumberjack right there. And 99% charged. Oh, I'm gonna have to take this off. I want to see if this guy charges. The planter we're gonna put here. It is not... why is it 19%? And we put this guy in the middle. Right there, also 19%. So it doesn't look like it is getting power. So let me get some... a redstone, just one, and give me a wooden... oh, come on. Oh, they're on me. I just need this guy. Let's see if I need to make a wooden kinesis pipe, if that is going to do the trick. If it can get power that way. Alright, put that back on here. I hope it does. Do I need a gate here? Let's see, an Antarctic gate. I should have some on me. No? Really? I'm not gonna use an emerald one. So we're just gonna have to make one real quick. They're quite fast, so I'm just gonna do it with you guys. Come on, get down here. So I need, that's an AND gate. I just want a basic gate and a pulsating chipset. We'll put you in, wrong. We need the integration table, like that. So that, yeah, that's nice and fast. So now this is Antarctic. And we go back up here and place it. I'm actually really excited about setting up these robots. I wanted to play with these guys for the longest time and never gotten around to doing it. So I have no idea. Let's just try it. We want energy pulsar. Empty. Red still signal off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you need to pipe this in here. I'm gonna need something up here. But the question is, should I use that capacitor from upstairs? I think that's the easiest way right now to test this for us. Let's take this down again. And this can stay here. And we just need to get this fella here. Put one right, wait, right there. Bring the cable over like this. And down. I do like these wires, actually. I think they're pretty cool. It's so much easier. Okay, now... Well, I'm hoping it can suck directly out of this guy here. But only time will tell. So it's not connecting yet. So let's see. Shift, right click. Hello. Yoo-hoo. Maybe place it from this side so it has the output already over here. Are you kidding me? Are you being funny? Why are you not doing anything, dude? Here we go. In. Come on, change. It's very buggy, this block with the inputs and outputs. And I don't understand why. Off. Please. Thank you. Output. Now let's see if it connects. Yes, it does. And there's the power. Sweet. Okay, and this one is set to input, so we can slap this guy on here. And connect this over here. So now... it's still using it faster than it's charging, but hey, we only have 2 water turbines, so... or water mills. So now this guy's charging, and this guy is full, pretty much. And they do need consistent power all the time. You guys see here, 99%, 100, and so on. Okay. And now we're pretty much out of power. But let's see how it works out. Can't know until we are done with it. So this guy is the... ooh, I forgot now. I need to look at the colors. The planter is the green one. What? Where you going, dude? What is this? Oh. I'm sorry, Mr. Robot. He was coming over here. I see a problem. We got to set up these gates real fast. I totally forgot. Because I didn't give them the map location, so they just do whatever the heck they want right now. Lever. Give me levers. Alright, let's set up. Okay, so this is the picker. Well, they all 3 get these gates. So, gate. And this guy here, when... no redstone signal, I want you to... What? Why is this... What the... Oh, this is this... The state, and this is what I wanted to do. I'm sorry, guys. I got confused because this guy... I told him, go to station. Without a redstone signal, go to station. So that's how you call these guys home, as far as I know. So now this guy, redstone signal, go to station. No redstone signal, so he goes to station. And let's do the same one over here. Go to station. So where is the fella? Oh my goodness. Where did he go? Oh. Oh my god, I should have kept my eye on it. Oh my, where are you? I know this guy could be anywhere. He doesn't move that fast, but... Oh. Oh, that is funny, guys. I'm glad I got that on camera. He just took off. I'll pick up the world everywhere. Oh, man. Well, last time we saw him was over here. He could have not gone that far. Let me look for him. I finally found him. And he's got all kinds of stuff with him. I don't know why he doesn't return, though. Let's just... Oh, I can't even wrench him. I know that you see when I broke it, you pretty much... Give me that feather. You pretty much... You discharged them by hitting it. And when they get down to 0... It's actually 27. I thought when they get down to 0. But now, if I put them on... It was funny, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, you see now, because I broke him, this is not green anymore. This is not red anymore. When you... One of these you can tie to a robot when you put him on them. And now he's not going to move anymore. Until I tell him to move the way it's supposed to be. Dang it, wrong bag. Sorry, guys, I'm messing around with this, but needs to go away. So, now we got these 3 guys. Now we say, what we're going to start with first is, let's just configure them. So, the planter is this guy here. If you get a redstone, I'm going to set this up in the back here first. If you get a redstone signal, I want you to work in an area. And right here is the map location for the planter. That's where only the little squares were. And you actually keep the map. How am I going to keep those 2 apart? You know what? Item frames, perfect. Let me get 2 of these. I think that would make the most sense. And one more. Come on, thank you very much. So this item frame goes there and this one here. So this is that for this fella here. And then this one is going to be for these 2. And I'm going to set those up. Did I set it to redstone signal? No, I got to do that. Redstone signal, work in the area. And redstone signal, where are you going? Stop it. Work in an area, map location. Why did he just go up if there's no redstone signal? What's your problem? Why are you causing trouble, mister? Alright, just double checking. I gave him that map location, yes. And over here we'll set the same work in area in this area. Okay, now we don't need these guys anymore. And of course, I gotta set it to... I'm still laughing about him just taking off, guys. Alright, so... But now the problem is we still gotta tell the planter what do you need to plant, and the harvester needs, or the lumberjack needs an axe. So, I have 1 chest. And this chest right now, I'm going to put... Just for now, right here. Like I said, I want to set it up first, and then we'll figure it out. Now, one of them is going to be 2 of them. I need 2 of these guys. 1 here and 1 there. And then a regular one on the top. Let's do the top one first, because that's the easiest. We're going to put 1 of these right there, and right there. And now we need 1 and 2. These are the Antarctic ones. These are the ones where we're pumping something out. So, oops, I did the wrong one. Pumping out and pumping out of that chest. And this one is going into the chest. So this one is the easiest, okay? This one, I am saying without a redstone signal, you are going to load and unload, no. Accept items. And I'm only accepting spruce wood logs and spruce saplings. So when the picker picks those up, it's gonna put it in here. I don't know what happens if there's ever a chicken running by here and it drops an egg and this knucklehead is gonna pick it up. I'm gonna have to figure out how we can set something like that up, like a wild card, like just accept everything that this guy picks up and put it in here. because you're getting these. I don't know if we need the filter. Let's try it with the filter first, because that's how I had it going. So it's possible that this one actually works without the filters. But let's just see. So now the second one is going to be no redstone signal. And you are going to... Let me turn this off. Not wake up, not filter, work in area, accept items, provide items. Okay, this is now providing items to a robot. And what I want to provide is saplings. And actually, once I flip this to on the planter, it should get going. But let's finish this one first. And this last one on no redstone signal, we are also going to provide items. I don't know. What? Oh, it must have just pumped because I went by a setting. My bad. Force robot provide items? No. Request needed items? Request items? Provide items, request items. I think that is it, yes. Iron axes. Because I need to equip the lumberjack with axes of some kind. Otherwise he cannot go. So we're gonna do this first. Well, actually it's ready, if I'm not mistaken. We should have everything good to go now. So what I'm gonna do first is take off my magnet just to make sure. So we're gonna turn off the turn on the planter, turn on the picker, and turn on the lumberjack. These guys are not fast to react. They can be, I think, up to a minute before they actually get going. Whenever they have something to do. So even if there's a tree sitting over for a while, the lumberjack might not even go. So let's just see if I got this right and wait for them. Come on. Show it. Do it on camera, my friend. I've turned them off again to not get going, but I remember now this one was set to... where is this setting? This one right here, provide items. And this is where I need to pull the axe. It's not the other setting that I just had, so it's this one. At least that's how I got it to work. I don't know if they need to be up here or not, it doesn't matter. So now, let's turn these on again, and... hopefully, they're gonna do something here. I have it set to work in area. Yeah, you got it. I just gotta be patient now. I'm gonna wait this out, and I think I figured out what I messed up, guys. And that is, I just wrote these guys again. When you take the maps and put them in here, it loads the area that you had. Now check it out. We only defined this down here as the work area for the planter, but we needed the 2x2 up here. So this is where the chest is, and then this is where the two pipes are. Actually, I gotta get rid of this one spot there, right here. I just have to add this one, otherwise it's gonna plant in this one spot right there. So this is the chest, this is the one pipe coming out this way, and this is the pipe coming out that way. Now the planter actually only needs this, but I'll just leave the whole area right there, okay? And let's write that to here. And then as soon as that is done, I'm going to put that in there and also take out this little tiny piece there. Just to make sure. Yeah, right there. So let me take out this. Oh, it keeps taking the whole thing. Alright, like this. Now hopefully when I put this, so this is the planter, and this is the other two. So now hopefully when I put that in there and update their location map, they're finally going to do something, because I waited like 5 minutes, nothing happened, and I double checked from my screenshots that I took, you know, from my test world and stuff. So this goes there, and I like to erase these here first, because, well, you can't really tell if it's actually updating the location or not. Now, please work. So, oh, look at that, instantly. He's going to go over there and pick up his axe. Right, there he goes. Now he got his axe, and he's gonna go back over here and just sit and wait. This guy should... okay, wow, cool. So they are instantly responding now. And he should get a sapling and then fly over there and start planting it. And the picker we're just going to have ready. And there we go. For planted the first one. He's going to get the next sapling and so on. He's going to plant them all. So he's definitely not the fastest. Let me get some food here for a second. And I am going to get bone meal here. I hope I have some bone meal on me somewhere. I usually have some. But not today. Alright, let me get some. 10 bones. I wonder if there's like... Wow, you can see them rubber banding. Huh. Wonder what his logic is there. Oh, maybe he has an algorithm, so he needs to spread out automatically. Maybe I didn't even need this. Right, are my bones here? Yes, they are. Okay, now let's see how this goes. On this guy right there. Grow. Alright, let's see. Man, I hope this works. Come on, buddy, you got work to do. Do your thing. Ah, what are you, faking me out? Just a little twist? Go, do your thing. Please. Pretty please. No, he does grow, plant a 2x2. Hey, you. Again, he's just twitching there. What is that about? Redstone, working area, map location. Pretty sure I gave him the right map location. Did he get his axe? Right. Apparently, their wait time is just so long. Check it out. Hey, you got something to pick up. Go. Please. Oh man, what is happening? Maybe I gotta reset these once when I upped it, but this guy went. Ah, here we go. I just gotta be patient. I want to see if he picks everything up, or please pick up more than one thing. Thank you. I dig it. Hey, wait. 1, 2. See, this guy is 3 outside. That's why he's not picking that up. So I definitely have to increase that location map a little bit. Just 1 extra out here. But I'm gonna do that between episodes. And there we go. There's the stuff. So it works. Finally. And I dig it. It's... Oops, let me get rid of the night vision here. We can still see good. I definitely like it. It's something different. I've never done that. Instead of just, you know, the regular... harvester planter setup or farming station and so on. And like I said, only time will tell. I gotta figure out how fast this is. Like, I wouldn't mind possibly putting a sprinkler system here. Like right there. And that should reach everything. And water is no... I might do this real quick. Okay, so I made a few thingamajiggies here. Tank 1, 2 more down. Okay. So down here, I'm gonna put an infinite water source. We've made that before. And then I believe that you cannot connect a sprinkler directly to a pipe. There needs to be a block, so I'm just gonna use this guy here. And of course, I'm a knucklehead. I didn't even set this down here properly to extract without a signal, and it fills. Perfect. Okay. And close this. 3 more. Alright, whatever. And right here, we're gonna put a sprinkler like that. Yes. And that should work automatically if it sits there. Awesome. What? What? Well, that's no good. Ay. That might cause problems, guys. And the other thing I wanted to check, I did update the location map, by the way. I added 1 more, so it's 3 out. And I wanted to test something here real quick. On this one, I want to remove the 2 filters and set this guy go and see what he does when he picks something up at all. Is he gonna drop it off over there? Right now, he's just sitting there really confused. You know, you 2 can also go. Why is the picker not doing its thing? These guys instantly took off. Oh, that sucks. These flowers are going to be a problem because now... Well, over here it's dirt. So I'm guessing once this grows and it's actually dirt... Why are you not picking this up? Go! You! Why do I need to keep doing that? Alright, and get the wood over there and whatever saplings. Okay, apparently something fell in the water. They can dive! Yay! Something else? No? Okay, now I just want to see if it's gonna unload. It's going in the right direction. Sweet, so we don't need a filter. Okay, that's cool. I was worried, you know, when there's feathers or something falling down here, that this is not gonna go. Now, last and ultimate test. Need to face northwest. Whenever you have a 2x2 or more, in case you didn't know, always just bone meal the one in the northwest. That's the center one, and that makes the tree grow the fastest. I want to see what this guy now does with this big tree, if that even works. And you pick up this flower here. Ha. This is the only thing that bugs me, that these guys have such a long inactivity until they get going again. Maybe it's made that way, you know, to be more server friendly and stuff, so I guess I shouldn't complain. So this might actually work here, because the dirt's not going to turn into grass that fast. And I don't know why I put this here. I should have really have it here, because this now stops on this block. If I move this over one, it's going to reach these two. So I'm going to have to try that. So that's cool. This guy's already... This picker is so slow. I don't understand that. I don't get that. Why it's doing that. Finally. I'm not really worried about stuff despawning, but, you know, those are all entities that are just sitting in the world. But this guy is a boss. Oh no. Were you not able to reach? Oh, very good. Nice. Keep going. No rubber banding. Get those. Get that wood. Okay, and I'm gonna move this over one. Definitely, guys. So, he's doing a thing. Very cool. So this works out nice. It does work, and I don't want that. Oh, look at him. He's taking a shortcut. Please don't break my house. Yeah? Not that wood. No. That's scary. So now what I want to see here real quick, he's going to be sitting over here. How much power does he have left if he ever lands? Wow, barely any power. So that's good. And, well, it works, guys. I like it. I had a lot of fun setting this up. This was different. And maybe, you know, if you guys have used these before and have any tips or tricks to maybe make them react a little faster, I was thinking of possibly, you know, having a timer that, because it seems like if I turn this off and on, they instantly go. But the problem is every time I turn the redstone signal off, then they're gonna go to the station, and I want to keep a go-to station. Maybe I gotta change this to, like, if you get blue pipe wire signal, then go to the station, because then every 30 seconds I could have a timer that flashes these three on and off for quick, just to jumpstart them to get going. Anyways, guys, let me know how you guys like the sawmill. We're not done with this. I definitely want to set up also, you know, what are we going to do with the stuff out of this chest now? But that has to wait out until the next episode. And I also want to set up a way to automatically process certain items. Now, I want to get the wooden stuff out of the way. Planks, sticks, slabs, chests, crafting tables, those kind of things. I want to set up an auto crafting for that in this building in combination with a sawmill. The actual sawmill block that we already have. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me get in front of this so we can see it and I can make this the screenshot. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and go down in the comments, say hi, let me know what you guys think about the build and everything. I read every comment that you guys send me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.